is Tomar, a researcher, a social entrepreneur, and a philanthropist. He is a man who needs no introduction. The founder and chairperson of the National Institute of Medical Sciences, Jaipur, president of the International Society for Pediatric Gastroenterology, Hepatology, Transplant, and Nutrition, he has been highly decorated with a slew of medical adornments. Without further ado, I would request Sir to please come up on the stage for his much-awaited keynote address. From SMS to NIMS and way beyond, impossible is nothing.
Ready.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and मेरे प्यारे छोटे से बच्चे students. Good morning to everybody.
We have something to show, sir.
Well, I'm very thankful to all of you sitting here, and especially the organizing committee of the Platinum Jubilee of the SMS Medical College, and in particularly Dr. Bagrata, Principal, Dr. Shogupta, and other organizing committee members, and all of you to give me a opportunity to come here on this dais, on this precious function, and in front of you august presence. Thank you very much. My topic has been allotted today, Impossible is Nothing, a journey from SMS to NIMS. First I tell you my journey from SMS to NIMS. Video please.
Highly decorated individual with a huge list of medical feats and adornments to his credit, Professor Dr. Balvir Singh Tomar is the founder, chancellor and chairman of NIMS and NIPHA's global group. Born in Varanasi in 1950, Dr. Tomar is a well-accomplished professor, doctor, philanthropist and an Indian businessman. An exceptional student throughout his school life, Dr. B.S. Tomar pursued his passion towards medicine and completed his MD in pediatrics. As a true and fantastic achiever, he claimed the top spots and gold medalist in MBBS and MD. Later, he pursued studies in pediatric gastroenterology at the Harvard University, United States of America, and then moved to King's College Hospital School of Medicine in London to conclude his specialization in pediatric liver disease. He outperformed at King's College under the mentorship of Professor Alex Moffat, a renowned pediatric hepatologist in the world at that time. Additionally, a lot of honorary memberships, including the American Association of Pediatrics, Fellow American Association of Pediatric Gastroenterology, NASPCAG, and many more. After his fellowships from the Harvard, United States of America, and King's College London, Dr. Tomar joined the SMS Medical College in the year 1980 in the Department of Pediatrics, and later, in 1990, he established the first Department of Pediatric Gastroenterology in India at the SMS Medical College's Jhanbad Center of Pediatric Gastroenterology. Dr. Tomar made the most significant achievement by establishing a medical treatment for Indian childhood cirrhosis, then a deadly disease among children. With medicine D penicillamine, Dr. Tomar made it possible to cure the disease by his publication in Advances in Pediatrics publication of USA in 1995. Dr. Tomar organized the first International World Congress of Pediatric Gastroenterology at the SMS Medical College, where around 150 world-famous pediatricians and gastroenterologists came together for the very first time in India from more than 90 countries. Dr. B.S. Tomar strongly believes that healthcare and education are the most basic needs of the human being. Therefore, in the year 2001, he decided to set up NIMS Super Speciality Hospital. In 2004, he started NIMS Medical College, and in 2008, NIMS became a university, offering more than 400 courses in medicine, dental, nursing, pharmacy, physiotherapy, paramedical sciences, engineering and technology, management and economics, informatics sciences, architecture, humanities, fashion design, law, mass communication, and many more, preparing young minds for a better tomorrow, along with the 1130-bedded multi-speciality hospital in which kidney transplant, liver transplant, cornea transplant, and many other services are available. Moving forward, he established a national news channel, News India, in the year 2014, and a state-of-the-art LED lights manufacturing unit, Fluxlight NIMS, by taking over a Korean company, Fluxlight, and taking this LED business into Europe, UK, USA, and Canada. Further giving wings to his business, he established another company in Spain, Gyrocopter Spain, for manufacturing of small aircraft, Gyrocopter. His vision of providing better and affordable healthcare to the common man did not stop at NIMS. Further moving on his philanthropic way, he established a pharmaceutical company, Newgen Pharma UK Limited, in London to provide affordable innovators molecules for better cure of cancer. Dr. Tomar improved the lives of human beings through free education, free healthcare services, financial aid, and social development activities. Since NIMS University and NIMS Hospital's inception, Dr. Tomar has provided free treatment and education to the poor and needy. He also incorporated Dr. B.S. Tomar Foundation to give financial assistance and boost CSR works. Free health camps in villages and cities of Rajasthan, Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh. More than 15 buses are regularly operated for transportation convenience to the patients. Free delivery, treatment, and care of poor women and children under Srimati Rajeshwari Devi Chacha Bachcha scheme, into which 11,000 rupees is given to every mother for safer and institutional deliveries. Implementing Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao campaign, he started providing free education from school to postgraduate level at NIMS School and NIMS Hospital for girls born in NIMS Hospital. Throughout his career, Dr. Tomar has widely been admired as an innovator, dynamic leader, motivator, strategist, and educationist who values the holistic development of individuals. Therefore, he was honored with many prestigious awards, like the Rajiv Gandhi Award by the then Prime Minister Sri H.D. Devagowda, the Bharat Gaurav Award by the British parliamentarian in London, many Lifetime Achievement Awards by various societies of USA, UK, South Korea, Europe, China, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and many more. He was also awarded with the Chikitsa Ratna Award by the GRMC Gwalior, and was also awarded the Business Leader of Rajasthan by Honorable Chief Minister of Rajasthan Shri Ashok Gehlot, and the Visionary Entrepreneur of India Award by Shri Pranab Mukherjee. He was also the Chairman of National Council of Skill Development of ASSOCHAM, Chairman of the National Council on Chemicals and Petrochemicals for ASSOCHAM, Member of National Accreditation Board for Education and Training, and Member of the Medical Council of India. Under his leadership, NIMS University has been awarded with the 5th Best Emerging Medical College by India Today, University of the Future by India Today, and many more. Dr. Tomar has completed a phase of life, and still he has the same energy, passion, and dedication to do more for society and the country. Recently, he joined the WHO-supported World Health Summit and left a great impact on India's COVID and vaccination management. Dr. Tomar has a vision to transform NIMS as a world-class institution, and so he has taken up this dream with his team as Transforming NIMS 2025, with greater institutions that are not available in India, like the Institute of Gerontology, Institute of Rare Diseases, Institute of Robotics and Artificial Intelligence in Healthcare. He has more dreams and is doing continuous hard work to fulfill them.
Now, the very important topic which has been given, the impossible is nothing. When I see the impossible itself says, I am possible. So, things which were impossible yesterday are possible today. I take you back thousands, maybe hundreds of years before, when the Wright brothers invented the flying machine. Nobody has thought that man can fly in the sky. That made successful today. Similarly, computers, internets, mobile, and all such things which were not available hardly few decades before, and now they are all available nowadays. So things which were impossible now possible today. Nobody has thought that man can land on moon, and when 60s man landed in the moon, that became possible that the man can do anything. When a computer was invented, it was like a size of fridge. And now you can see Apple, very small, faster computer. So, very well, which was not possible yesterday is possible today. We are all doctors. We know at one time, in my earlier days, tuberculosis was one of the uncurable disease. And now everybody knows, our students knows, everybody knows that tuberculosis is well-treated disease. So which is possible, not possible before is possible today, and which is not possible today shall be, must be possible tomorrow. So I'll say almost everything we enjoy today was impossible yesterday. So what transformed an impossibility into possibility, a possibility into a probability, and probability into a fact? So after reading so many books of successful people and people who have made impossible to possible, and passing through my different phase of hardship, I made a summary of certain points which make the impossible to possible, and at least which correct the impossible. So I'll put in front of you few points, headlines, which will be specially for you and more especially for my young children, my young students sitting here. They can say that they can think that nothing is impossible. So, what is first? All men who have achieved great things have been dreams. It may be that those who do most, they dream most. Nothing happens unless there is a dream first. So dream. One very common phenomenon is that people say, one man cannot do anything, but a philanthropic person, well-famed scientist says that one man can do anything. I believe in this phenomena. Important point is that one cannot delegate your thinking, dreaming, or believing to others. Most big ideas are discovered when you are by yourself. So be sure to spend some time alone on regular basis to get dreams. No one ever made a success of anything by first waiting until all conditions were just right. If you wait for a perfect condition, perfect time, you will never get anything. If you want to be successful, you must either have a chance to take one or nothing, then you will miss 100% shots. So, if you will never accomplish great things, now remember, everyone dies, but few lives. It's a very important line. So, my philosophy is that when you have chance, are very slim or none, I choose slim. Now comes the risk for taking the impossibility. Whenever you see a success person, I guarantee he or she took risk and made courageous decisions. Success favors the bold. The world is a book, I remember my friends, where those who don't take risk read only one page. Important point. The first step is hardest, and that's why many fails, because they don't get started, they don't begin. Another very common प्रचलन है लिविंग विद इन योर मीन्स. हम कहते हैं कि चद्दर वो हो उतना ही पैर फैलाइए. आई डोंट बिलीव. When you decide to live within your means, you are deciding to live an average life. Do you? I don't think so. Don't. Now, another important point in the cracking the impossibility is change. Change is evidence of life. It is impossible to grow without change. Those who cannot change their mind cannot change anything. The truth is, life is always at some turning point. The fact is, the road to success is always under construction. Success people, they never have the constructed road. The most unhappy people are those who they fear the changes. I left the SMS at the age of 52. Playing it safe is very important. Playing it safe is probably the most unsafe things in the world. You cannot stand still. You must go forward and to be open to those adjustments that has been made for you by the God. The worst bankruptcy in the world is the man who has lost his enthusiasm. You must first be believer if you would be an achiever. Another point. There are two things always comes in our life. Yes or no. So yes and no are the two important words that you will ever say. These are the two words that determines your destiny of life. Remember, how and when you say them affects your entire future. Saying no to lesser things can mean saying yes to priorities in your life. Then comes worry. When you worry about the future, there soon will be no future. Worry never fixes anything. The Shakespeare wrote, our doubts are traitors and they make us lose what we oft might win but by fearing to attempt. One of the riskiest things you can do in the life is to take too many precautions and never have any failures or mistakes. We go very precautiously that we think that we should not have any failures and mistakes. So failures is the opportunity to start over more intelligently than admitting the mistakes. A man who refuses to admit his mistake can never be successful. But if you confess and forsakes, he gets another chance. We all experience failure and make mistakes. In fact, successful people have more failures in their life than average person do. Great people throughout history have failed at one upon a time. The single most important difference between champion achievers and average people is their ability to handle rejections or failure. Some do things while others sit around becoming experts and say how things can be done. So the world is divided into two people who do things and people who talk about doing things. It belongs to the first group. The most important thing you can do in the life is find a dream worth chasing, and when you catch it, you find a more bigger one. Success always stands with dreams, and which are impossible. But dreams is persuaded and work, it gradually becomes true over the time. Nothing worth which happen overnight. The road of success runs up on the hills, so don't expect to break any speed record while becoming success. Another is very important point in impossible tracking is hammering of persistence. All great achievements require time and persistence. Persevering because the last key of the ring might be yours, and that can open your doors. As we have seen, 90% of all failures results from people quitting soon. It takes the hammer of persistence to drive the nails of success regularly, then we will achieve the success. All leaders all over the world, say for example, the Marriott Corporation, everybody knows, doing very good, the Apple computers, they are not workaholic as we imagine. They are workaholics, means they are lovers of work. So up then when you are going towards success, there comes criticism. To succeed in life, you must overcome the many efforts of others to pull you down. Now you choose to respond to criticism is one of the most important decisions that you take. The truth is that the critic is like a gong at a railroad crossing, cringing, locally clouding, and vainly as the train goes off. When trains comes, lot of short sunai deta hai, like criticism, and after that, when the train goes off the crossing, you become very silent. Then, great mind, very important. Great mind discuss ideas. Good mind discuss events. And a small mind discuss other people's. The more you complain, the less you obtain. The person who is always finding a fault seldom find anything else. Then laziness, you have to leave laziness, do the hard work. I have discovered that an important attitude to successful people is their impatience with the people who think and act negatively. Misery wants your company, but you don't have to let in the doors of your success. Make a rule of life that never regret and never look back. Regret is appealing waste of energy. You cannot build it. It's only good for wallowing. The cost of growth is always less than the cost of stagnation. Remember, this is very important. The most important battle we face in the life when we want to do something. One idea in our brain says that we can't, while the other says, with God, you can. Please encourage by the fact that with God, all things can be done. You can learn from your mistakes if you don't waste your time denying any, defending them. Another important point is that truth is if you find a path with no obstacles. अगर आपको रास्ता मिलता है without obstacles, it is most likely the path that does not leads you anywhere. Important difficulty gives birth to opportunity. Very important things, please, especially for my students, youngsters. I believe one of the greatest opportunity you can receive is one fraud from something or somebody to come up and say you that you are different. So now with this I will give you some take-home message at the end of lesson that whatever good happens to your life is not so that you can keep all with you or yourself. The part of it is intended to be given to others. Please remember, give something to others. Second takeaway, keep in mind that this important fact about obstacles, every obstacle has a limited lifespan. We worried about things last year that we cannot remember today. So don't worry about obstacles. And in the last, is very important. Of all the human feelings, giving a gratitude to somebody is a very short memory. So when you do anything obligation to anybody, it's very short memory. That man forget very easily. So you should not be discomforted for this. With all this, I say, with time limitation, these are my highlights and headlines in which everybody and especially my youngster, they can break the impossible and say the impossible is nothing in this world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your intelligent words, your insightful thoughts. Have been motivated to push harder and never just settle. I would humbly request Dr. Rajiv Balvir sir to please present sir with a memento. Sir.
As usual, your words are so inspiring, sir. I remember the first day you met me, you told me, "ये सब काम हो जाएंगे, परेशान मत हो." So that's it.
My pleasure.
Very,
My pleasure.
small gestures. Can I say a word, please, sir? Very happy. I would just like to say one or two things about sir. When I first met him after
निम्स के चेयरमैन डॉक्टर BS तोमर को सम्मानित किया गया। उन्होंने अपने संबोधन में कई अहम बातें कही। आपको बता दें कि वहां उनके ऊपर बनी एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री को भी दिखाया गया। तस्वीरें हम लगातार आपको जयपुर से दिखा रहे हैं। युवाओं को सक्सेस मंत्र दिया है डॉक्टर तोमर ने। SMS मेडिकल कॉलेज का प्लैटिनम जुबली सेलिब्रेशन मनाया जा रहा है। 75 साल पूरे होने पर कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया जा रहा है और इस कार्यक्रम को संबोधित कर रहे थे निम्स के चेयरमैन डॉक्टर BS तोमर और उन्होंने कई अहम बातें इस दौरान कही हैं। सराहनीय काम करने के लिए कई डॉक्टरों को यहां सम्मानित किया गया। डॉक्टर BS तोमर को भी यहां सम्मानित किया गया।